Okay, this is an interesting section on matrices. It's the only section we'll have all year. When you get to Algebra 2, we do a whole chapter on matrices, and most students really, really like it. It's very organized and simple, so I think you guys will like it. But there's some notation I need to get you used to. A matrix is a rectangular array of numbers written within brackets, and you represent them with a capital letter, and you classify it by its dimensions. So this is what we're going to spend most of the lesson on is, can you write down the dimensions? Well, they have to be written down in a certain order, and that order comes in rows by columns. And I always have my students remember RC Cola. The rows comes first, the number of rows. So like in this capital A here, so this matrix A has 2 rows. They go this way. And then it has 3 columns. So you refer to this matrix as a 2 by 3. And you write it just like that, okay? So over here, the dimensions for this one, well, that one's easy. It's a 3 by 3. You got 3 rows, 3 columns. This one, the number of rows is just 1 row, but it still has 3 columns. See that? You know, they're short columns, and you can have fractions in matrices. And then this is the 3rd column. This one has a lot of rows. They're just short rows. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, only 1 column. And so that's some of the work you'll be looking at today. They also want you to add and subtract them. But before you can add and subtract a matrix to another matrix, they have to have the exact same dimensions. And these two, they're both 2 by 3s. These two can be added. They're both 3 by 2s. And so when you do these, you're going to just keep everything organized. Like this 1 needs to be added to this 3. Just like that. -2 added to the 9. 0 plus -3. 3 plus -9. -5 plus 6. 7 plus 12. So that's how you add them. Let me do this one. -12 plus -3. 24 plus 1. -3 plus 2. 5 plus -4. -1 and a -1, a 10, and a 5 is 15. So that's how you add them. Now, if you're going to subtract them, I say take your time, because what you got to do is watch your signs. These can be done. I can already tell that's 2 by 3 and a 2 by 3, and these are both 2 by 2s, so you can definitely do those. But let's look at this one. So you are doing 3 minus this 1, 2 minus a 4. Be careful. It's -2. 4 minus 3, 1. -1, watch this. This turns into a +2. So -1 plus 2 is a +1. Tricky. 4 minus 2, 2. 0 minus 4, -4. So that's, just caution yourself. Be careful with the subtraction problems. The next one down here, -3 plus 3. Yep, got a 0. Another 0. 5 minus 5. -1 minus 2. And 10 plus 4. So most people love working with matrices, but be careful, don't rush. Watch your signs. We also do what's called scalar multiplication. It sounds bad, but it's really an easy problem. It reminds me of distributing. You see this 4 out here in the front? That's called the scalar multiplication. What they want you to do is take -4 and multiply each of these items by that -4. It's really easy. So that's a +8, +12, -4, -24. So you're probably going to enjoy matrices. It's just a new way of keeping things organized. And now if you see a matrix on a standardized test, you won't be so intimidated by it. You'll be like, oh, I kind of know what this is all about.